city tests patience every hour. Concrete remembers every step. Lights flicker like warnings. Attention stays sharp or fades fast. Pressure builds without permission. Silence weighs more than noise. Crowds surround yet distance grows. Isolation hides inside motion. Every decision leaves a print. Nothing disappears. Time archives behavior. Receipts surface later. Trust ends under stress. Smiles blur intentions. Handshakes hide math. Loyalty faces orders. I move aware, eyes level. Posture calm, mind active. Success invites shadows. Praise attracts inspection. Growth exposes motives. Truth circles back. The climb reshapes relationships. Some cheer, some measures. Some wait for cracks. The higher ground feels narrow, wind hits harder. Balance demands focus, ego risks collapse. I learn restraint through loss. Impulse charged interest, discipline paid dividends. Patience stays soft, thoughts line up like evidence. Each memory speaks, patterns confessed and now fades. I carry weight from past choices. Lessons press heavy, experience sharpens judgment. Ignorance fades slow, power rests in reaction. Response reveals character, emotion seeks control. Reason holds the wheel, I pause before speaking. Words travel far, echoes return altered. Silence avoids damage, the mirror offers no mercy. It tracks progress, it notes failure, it records intent. Fear disguises itself as caution. Courage wears calm, confidence stays quiet. Noise leaks insecurity. I avoid shortcuts, hidden fees surface later. Foundations matter, corners cut themselves. Days feel repetitive, purpose gives shape. Routine builds armor, consistency earns trust. I watch behavior, not speech. Actions speak plain. Promises evaporate, patterns remain. Money exposes value, scarcity tests ethics. Comfort softens edges, pressure reveals truth. I learn from empty rooms, from full ones too. Applause fades fast, respect lasts longer. The mind needs order. Chaos drains energy, focus multiplies effort. Direction saves time, I keep plans flexible. Reality resists scripts, preparation stays essential. Adaptation keeps motion. Pride blocks learning, humility opens doors. Question, strength, and vision, certainty blinds growth. I check motives often, intent shapes outcome. Ego clouds judgment, purpose clears paths. The past knocks often, I answer with boundaries. Memory informs, it no longer commands. Growth costs comfort, stability demands work. Progress resists rush, time enforces terms. I stay accountable, excuses rot integrity. Ownership builds credibility, truth stands firm. The night invites reflection, quiet sharpens thought. Distractions fade, clarity forms. I face doubts directly, avoidance feeds fear. Confrontation restores control, awareness steadies breath. Reputation builds slowly, damage spreads quick. Integrity repairs both, time tests all. I respect the grind, small steps matter. Momentum compounds, effort stacks. Failure teaches precision, success tests restraint. Both shape character, neither defines alone. I listen more, observe patterns, adjust behavior, move forward. The world offers mirrors, energy returns, intent reflects, results respond. I carry lessons close, not bitterness, not regret, just understanding. I refuse bitterness, it poisons focus, it distorts memory, it blocks growth. I invest in clarity, mental order, emotional control, strategic patience. I prepare for pressure, calm stays trained, reaction stays measured, purpose stays visible. I do not chase approval, crowds shift fast. Principles stand firm, self-respect anchors. The road narrows often, choice is sharp and discipline decides. Character answers, I speak with intention. Each word earns space, meaning outweighs value. Silence keeps power, I learned endurance through waiting. Delayed reward builds strength, impulse lost value. Patience gain ground, the system tests resolve. Rules bend for none, reality stays blunt. Adaptation wins, I keep emotions in check. Expression stays honest, control avoids damage. Balance sustains progress, the weight feels real, still manageable. Strength grows under load, collapse waits for neglect. I choose awareness over comfort, over illusion, over noise. I build internal order, external follows alignment. Mind leads motion, purpose directs effort. Every step counts, even pause teach. Stillness informs movement, reflection sharpens action. I stay present, future plans exist. Past lessons guide, now decides. I respect consequences, they teach without mercy. They reward clarity, they punish neglect. I avoid false urgency, pressure lies often. Timing matters, patience wins ground. I stand firm under doubt, conviction steady stands. belief fuels motion, action proves intent. I face truth without filters, it stings, it heals, it frees. The past stays demanding, rewards feel earned, losses feel fair, growth feels real. I remain accountable, even unseen. Integrity watches time records, I measure progress quietly. Comparison steals focus, direction matters more. Consistency wins, I keep vision clear. Noise fades, purpose sharpens, movement continues. I meet each test present, no escape routes. No allegiance, only response.
The city breathes through cracked windows and open palms. Neon hum sticks to concrete like old gum. Footsteps echo stories across loose gravel. You stand still long enough to hear them talk. Bus aside corners, street lights blink like tired eyes. A radio leaks warmth from a passing car. Bass rolls low and steady like a post. Thoughts crowd ahead, they stack receipts and missed calls. They replay faces in half-said lines. Noise builds without permission. Sound steps in, drums knock order into the mess. A sample loops patience into the air. Time slows its pace. You lean back on chip painted wood grain. Porch boards creak with memory. Someone laughs off frame. A bottle sweats under the sun. Conversation drifts without aim. No goals, no speeches, stories stretch and bend. Truth hides inside jokes, paperweights, ink moves. Once fear loosens grip, words land crooked yet honest. Sentences breathe out weight, the page listens without judgment. It holds every doubt, it keeps secrets quiet. Hands feel lighter after. Rhythm teaches balance, bars fall into place. Mistakes stay welcome, practice turns chaos into motion. The street smells like rain and dust. Clouds hang low and gray. A breeze slides between buildings, skin cools, mind clears. You walk through intersections of choice. Left leads to noise, right leads to silence. Both teach lessons. A corner store glows like a shrine. Cold drinks line the door. Change clinks in a pocket. Small wins still count. Friends gather without announcement. No invites, no plans. Presence feels enough. Shared air does the work. Music rides shotgun, windows stay down. The beat frames the ride. Miles slip by unnoticed. Every block carries a mood. Graffiti speaks in color. Old posters peel truth. Walls remember voices. A pen taps twice on a knee. Ideas line up. Patience earns its keep. Nothing forces progress. Stress fades through repetition. Breath follows rhythm. Shoulders drop. Jaw unlocks. Minutes stretch into comfort. Afternoon softens its edges. Sunlight turns gold. Shadows grow longer. With quiet pride settles in. Not loud, not flashy. Earned through staying present. Built through daily return. You trace scars on sidewalks. Each crack tells survival. Every repair shows care. Time leaves marks with purpose. Night arrives without drama. Stars hide behind haze. Street lamps take over. Another shift begins. Voices deepen with dusk. Laughter slow. Stories thicken. Honesty steps forward. Music grows warmer. Samples crackle like fire, drums hug the floor, bass holds everything together. Music grows warmer, samples crackle like fire. Drums hug the floor, bass holds everything together. You're not alone, no rush, no chase. Only now thoughts line up and exit calmly. No fight required, focus rests on sound. Balance restores itself, hours pass without notice. Phones stay quiet, moments stack clean. Memory records softly, a beat repeats without boredom. Familiarity breeds comfort, comfort breeds trust. Trust invites peace, you ride again. Lines wander and return. Meaning forms through motion, expression clears space. Outside noise fades to texture. Outside noise fades to whispers. Control returns, breath stays steady. The night deepens its tone. Air cools further, streets empty slightly. Stillness earns respect. A shared silence holds weight, no need to fill it. quiet, presence speaks loud, connection hums low. Music fades yet lingers, ears ring gently, heart stays slow, mind stays open, steps carry you homeward, pavement guides the way, lights blur past, thoughts stay loose, reflection replaces tension, lessons surface without force, growth feels gradual, progress stays honest, you reach a door, keys jingle once inside feels familiar, safe enough to rest, the day leaves quietly, no grand finale, no closing speech, only calm. Tomorrow waits somewhere unseen, no pressure attached, no countdown ticking, time moves forward anyway. Sound remains the anchor, words remain the tool, people remain the point, balance remains the aim. You breathe once more, deep and full, weight stays gone, peace holds ground.
The theme so raw. Street lights flicker like tide thoughts. Concrete breathes stories into my shoes. Every step drags a memory, some heavy, some sharp, some unfinished. Voices echo from brick walls, lessons never framed, only felt. Hands taught survival before books taught grammar. Silence explained more than speeches. There is hunger inside ambition and ambition inside fear. Both share the same room, both refuse eviction. I learned early, nothing stays clean forever. Shoes get dusty, dreams get fingerprints. Truth bends under pressure, still refuses to snap. Money talks loud, but sleep answers softly. Peace rarely shouts it, waits until the noise collapses. I seen hope fold itself into letters, never mailed. I seen faith sit on a shelf collecting years. I seen love leave without anger, leaving weight instead. The mirror asks questions, I answer with posture. Shoulders forward, eyes steady, brief control. Pain does push, but purpose pulls harder. Scars do not beg for sympathy, they demand respect. Night trains carry other people's futures. Mine rides shotgun with doubt, both staring forward, neither blinking. Handshake when truth arrives, not from fear, from responsibility. Promises taste different once broken, metallic. Hard to swallow, impossible to forget. There were prayers whispered not to be saved, but to remain human in rooms built to erase faces. Every loss sharpened focus, every win felt temporary. Balance never arrived, only adjustment. I trust motion, stagnant water breathes stories. I refuse to inherit movement, keeps the mind honest. Crowds cheer noise, solitude teaches clarity. I learned both languages, still translate daily. Bloodline speaks through instinct, through reflex, through resistance, through refusal to disappear quietly. I carry those voices, not as burden as compass. Time moves indifferent, no apology, no pause, only forward. So I stand aligned, feet planted, chest open, jaws set, breathing through pressure, listening through chaos, choosing intention over impulse. I do not chase perfection, I chase alignment when words match actions, when silence matches peace. History watches, not impressed by excuses. Only consistency earns memory. Some days stretch thin, others hit heavy. Both demand presence, there is beauty inside unfinished work, inside effort without applause, inside discipline nobody records. I learned patience from waiting rooms, strength from closed doors, humility from open hands, fear still visits. It knocks less often now, I stop feeding it explanations. Dreams stopped asking permission, they demand structure, they demand sacrifice, they demand honesty. Nothing mystical, only repetition, only commitment, only showing up again. I speak life in an empty room, sound returns, change but returns. Legacy forms slowly, layer by layer, choice by choice, moment by moment. I remain focused, grounded, unfolding, not loud, not polished, not invincible, present, aware, moving. And tomorrow receives effort, not excuses, not delay effort. Light stays steady, even when unseen, even when questioned, even when alone. This breath counts. This step counts, this choice counts. I keep going, without spectacle, without permission, because truth stands taller when carried daily, not performed occasionally. Yeah. Streetlight hums over warm concrete. Shoes scrape rhythm into the block. Windows glow with bottled lives. You move quiet, alert, aware. Faces pass without promises. Every glance carries a story you never hear. The city speaks through motion. You learn its language by listening. Corners teach patience, crosswalks teach timing. The late bus teaches restraint, sirens test focus. Laughter restores balance, you store a lesson without labels. Nothing wasted, everything absorbed. Hands stay busy, mind stay sharp. You count effort, not applause. You measure growth through consistency. Plans live in margins of thought. You revise them nightly. Progress prefers discipline, luck respects preparation. Tables hold quiet negotiations. Scratch wood remembers elbows and debts. Paper stacks explain pressure, ink circles remind responsibility. You face numbers directly, you do not flinch. Stability forms through routine. Voices rise around you, you keep yours level. Arguments lose power without reaction. You choose clarity over volume. Truth stands longer than noise. You observe patterns. Who shows up early, who disappears fast, who speaks only during game, who listens without agenda. You adjust distance accordingly. Days move fast.
Nights slow to pulse. Street noise fades into thought. You replay choices without cruelty. You admit error without collapse.
Correction follows acknowledgement. Memory walks beside you, not heavy, not light. Old hallways echo footsteps. Lessons from youth still apply. Ego learn limits, pride learn cost. Work demands output. You deliver clean, no spectacle. Results speak plain. You document process. You credit team. Trust compounds through fairness. Screens flash urgency. You filter signals. Headlines distort scale. You verify sources. You refuse panic cycles. You act with context. Money flows steady. You track movement. You resist impulse. Security grows through restraint. Freedom follow structure, creative thought sharpens through repetition. You cut excess words, you respect silence between lines. Style forms through honesty, influence fades, voice remains. Crowds test patience, you keep posture open. Respect begins with space, conflict dissolves without fuel. Family advice arrives layered, you accept intent. You filter method, boundaries protect love. Consistency proves care, sleep resets tempo. Morning light clarifies direction, dust floats without urgency. You step forward prepared, no grand declarations, no borrowed myths, only steady movement, only deliberate choice. You stand present, time passes through hands. You do not chase it, you shape it. You shape it. You shape it, you shape it. You shape it. Soft lights spill across the room. Bass drifts slow like warm smoke. Time stretches, nobody rushes. The air holds intention. Eyes meet without negotiation. Language pauses, silence handles the introduction. Comfort sets the tone, movement stays loose. Nothing forced, the rhythm invites patience. Confidence stays seated, I speak low, words land gentle. No pressure behind them, only direction. Your presence shifts gravity. Furniture feels lighter, even shadows relax. Energy finds balance, the night listens closely. Windows hum along, street noise fades into texture. Focus narrows naturally. I lean back, let moments breathe. Chemistry grows best done by the ease attracts ease. Your laugh cuts through the static. Sharp, honest, it fills corners with warmth. No effort needed. Hands trace stories in the air. No contact required. Imagination handle distance. Anticipation build itself. The beat rolls steady, nothing flashy. Subtle patterns repeat. Hypnosis through simplicity. I notice details, tone changes. Pace of breath, signals speak louder than speech. Attention stays mutual, no chase involved. Interest meets interest. Balance holds, time loosens its grip. Minutes lose numbers, clocks surrender relevance. Presence dominates, I share thoughts sideways. Never straight ahead, mystery stays intact. Curiosity rewards restraint. Your eyes challenge assumptions. Confidence meets curiosity. Neither blinks first, respect forms quietly. The room turns intimate, not small. Intimate through awareness, every motion counts. I keep posture relaxed, no leaning forward. Control stays attractive, restraint sharpens desire. Words slide smooth, no excess. Conversation glides like practice on practice patient. I tell stories without endings, let imagination finish. Presentation feels earned, not handed out. You smile knowingly, recognition sparks two minds sync tempo, no explanation required. The floor vibrates lightly, bass hugs the walls, music behaves like a guide, never a distraction. I read the space carefully, energy shifts reveal truth, comfort invites honesty, pretenses fall away, your voice lowers, matches the room. Intimacy deepens naturally, no commands issued, I let pauses linger, silence stretches sweet, anticipation thickens, moments stack slowly, touch waits patiently, distance builds meaning, connection strengthens unseen, foundation before surface, the city outside keeps moving inside, everything slows, isolation through focus, shared attention blocks noise, I speak with intention, each phrase deliberate, nothing wasted, economy of expression, your response mirrors tone, flow locks, and conversation becomes rhythm, music within dialogue, I lean into calm, stillness holds power, control remains visible, confidence speaks without volume, light reflects off skin, soft glow, atmosphere stays warm, inviting without demand, I respect the pace, no shortcuts taken, trust grows through consistency, steady presence pays off, you shift closer, subtle moves, space tightens on its own, no commentary needed, breath aligns, timing syncs, awareness heightens, everything sharpens, I keep humor light, edges rounded, smiles arrive naturally, ease sustains attraction, the moment deepens, no rush forward, time rewards patience, control remains intact, your hand brushes mine, brief contact, electric without excess, signal received, I pull back slightly, maintain balance, desire thrives under tension, restraint multiplies effect, eyes lock again, longer now, understanding forms unspoken agreement, the room holds still as if listening, energy thickens, focus narrows further, I let the beat guide posture, movement minimal, confidence grounded, nothing frantic, words slow down, tone drops, intimacy rises, volume lowers, your presence anchors attention, distractions dissolve, everything else blurs, priority becomes clear, I stay composed, never reaching, attraction leans forward alone, magnetism beats pursuit, the moment stretches elastic, neither side pulls hard, balance sustains, suspense control remains mutual, outside lights flicker, inside glow steadies, contrast sharpens awareness, isolation feels chosen, I trust time and let it unfold, moments reveal intention, patience proves strength, your smile signals readiness, not urgency, come first, desire second, I match energy precisely, no escalation, no retreat, harmony maintained, the night rewards awareness, subtlety wins, confidence stays quiet, results speak later, I stay present, fully engaged, nothing forced, nothing rushed, the rhythm continues, steady, endless, inviting, and the moment holds exactly where it belongs.
I remember afternoons pressed inside small rooms, curtains half closed, dust floating slow, voices leaking through thin walls. Time moved different back then, hours felt wide, moments stretched, details stayed sharp. Old photographs slept inside drawers, corners bent, colors fading, still holding weight. Every face carried a lesson, some stayed, some drifted, all left marks. Laughter echoed louder in memory, even after sound disappeared. Silence learned those shapes, silence kept them safe. The floor remembered footsteps, patterns worn in the wood paths, repeated without thought, routine shaped direction. I learned early how absence speaks. Chairs stayed empty, plates stayed full, questions stayed unanswered. Strength arrived through repetition, not speeches, not promises. Daily presence mattered, hands taught more than mouths. Honest lived in motion, work explained values. Consistency earned trust, stories travel between generations. Soft voices, late hours, lessons wrapped in humor. Arguments passed quick, forgiveness lasted longer. Love showed through effort, not decoration. The neighborhood aged with us. Corners shifted, stores closed, memories stayed anchored. Friends formed through shared trouble, shared hunger, shared laughter, shared defense. Loss arrived sudden, no warning, no explanation, only space left behind. Grief moved quiet, settled deep, never loud, always present. Names stay spoken after departure, voices carried them forward, memory resisted erasure, love refused distance. Music filled gaps, sound held emotion, melody carried weight, rhythm stitched moments together. Certain songs froze time, notes open, doors past return, vivid feelings rushed on. I think about conversations unfinished, jokes cut short, plans delayed, intentions left hanging, regret taught precision, care sharpened language. Silence grew respectful, listening gained value. Family meant structure, not perfection. Balanced through effort, repaired through patience. Mistakes happen often, lessons follow close. Growth stayed gradual, change required time. I watched elders move slower, bodies tired, minds sharp, wisdom stayed alert. Advice came sideways, wrapped inside stories. Humor soft and truth meaning arrived later. I saw pride clash with survival, choices narrow. Options closed, responsibility expanded. Dreams adjusted, shape still stayed alive. Reality demanded that its hope adapted. Photographs felt heavier over years. Smiles stayed frozen, eyes spoke volumes. Context deepened, every reunion felt fragile. Time thin numbers, distance tested bonds. Connection required intention. I learned appreciation, laid value hides inside routine. Ordinary moments matter, memory proves it. The past never asked permission, it returned uninvited. Triggered by smell, triggered by sound. Certain streets pulled emotion forward, sidewalk cracks stayed familiar. Light hit corner same way, years collapsed instantly. I felt gratitude mixed with sorrow, both shared space, neither canceled the other. Balance felt honest, legacy lived in behavior, not statues, not titles. Daily choices told the story. Kindness outlived strength, patience outlasted pride. Humility aged well, ego faded quick. I carry pieces forward, mannerisms, phrases, habits formed unconsciously. Every reflection includes others, faces layer, voices overlapping, identity built collective. The present feels crowded, past stands close, future waits patient, all watching quietly. I move careful through memory, respecting weight, protecting meaning, preserving detail. Time softened edges, never erased them. Pain dulls slightly, love stayed sharp. I speak these thoughts internally, no audience required. Remembrance feels private, sharing feels sacred. Some moments deserve silence, words fail accuracy. Emotion resists language, feeling stays truer. I honor what shaped me, good, bad, confusing, necessary. History lives active, guiding behavior, influencing decisions, shaping direction. I trust memory as compass, not map. Direction matters more, exact route shift. People live on through action, through habit, through principle. Presence continues, I move forward, carrying echoes, footsteps behind mine. Voices near my ear, guiding steady, nothing truly disappears. It transforms, it settles, it teaches, and remembrance stays alive through reflection, through behavior, through respect.
Breath rolls through blocks of stone and wire. Neon hum sticks to the skin. Footsteps drum stories in the cracked ground. Windows blink like tired eyes. Sirens stretch notes across sleep. Voices trade truth for speed. Every corner keeps a ledger, every face holds weather. Hands grip rails on late rise. Metal shakes, thoughts loose. Posters peel dreams into layers. Dust learns names before people do. Light spills thin through alleys. Shadows gather interest. Time moves sideways. Here minutes lean into hours. I carry pockets full of echoes. Coins clink like warnings. Laughter cut sharp then fades. Promises ride the wind and drop. Smoke curls in the map. Stars drown behind glass. Hope shows teeth and bites. Fear learns how to walk straight. Concrete listens without mercy, it remembers pressure. Names etched in chalk, rain enters the list. Brisk slows at crosswalks, eyes count exits. Prayers fold into fists, fate sweats under coats. The city sings in cycles, inhale noise and hunger. Exhale loss in motion, pulse rides rails underground. Blood beats through avenues, dreams queue at doors. Some enter with suits, others wait in age. I write with the rhythm of breaks, ink stains like oil pages smell of transit. Words scrape truth raw, I trade comfort for clarity. Sleep bargains and loses thoughts stacked like crates, balance sways and holes. News flashes, fear and loops, faces blur into numbers. Grief sells quick, justice walks late. Handshake, deals in shadow, smiles learn angles. Truth wears borrowed clothes, silence pays rent. Children draw futures on fog, elders trace scars on cups. Songs drift from rooms, bass thumps, walls awake. History knocks with wet shoes. Memory leaves tracks, language bends and lifts, meaning stays heavy. I breathe with the crowd, chest rises with trains. Lungs taste rust and rain, heartbeat sinks to light. Steps find cracks by habit, I scan without rest. This place teaches posture, back straight, jaw set. Night pours ink over roofs, windows float like boats. Loneliness wears perfume, crowds move as one. Desire whispers prices. Morals check their bags, every deal leaves residue. Every win asks interest, I keep notes and margins. Small truths survive, their lies avoid corners. They need space, hands learn weight of words. Tongues count risks, promises thin under heat. Trust bruises, easy skyscrapes, thoughts thin towers, flex shadows. Money hums low, dreams answer higher. Sweat salts, collars, time clocks punch souls. Routine drills holes, spirit leaks then sings. Voices argue with fate, fake noise, volume steps repeat past. Past learn, names map slide with confidence. Instinct corrects them, luck favors motion. Stillness pays less, I hear the city breathe slow between sirens and sighs that pause holds truth and noise floods back. Hope lifts like steamed out rain, so harder. Both soak the same coat, both stain the same cups. Walls collect posters and rage paint drips like hours. Corner sell courage, cheap fear buys bulk. Eyes trade glances, stories sparked and die. Meaning hides and rhythm beat carries it forward. I move with intent and doubt, each block test resolve. Every face mirrors thoughts, strangers feel close. Distance hides and habits, closeness costs time. I pay with nights, I earn with scars. The ground vibrates with history, steps stack across years. Every footfall adds weight, still it holds. Steel learns patience, glass learns glare. Brick learns whether people learn hustle. Words pile like snow, silence plows lanes. I choose lines with care, sharp edges cut clean. Soft edges fade fast, truth likes friction. Comfort slides off, memory sticks around. Breath fogs mirrors, I nod to myself. Reflection nods back, we agree on survival. Joy visits and flashes, pain signs, leases. Both teach posture, both leave marks. I send thoughts up with they bounce off. Signs return altered, street level letters, everything. Dreams shorten names, names lengthen stories. Stories bend time, time bends people. The city keeps breathing, not kind, not cruel. Persistent demanding, it feeds on motion. It rewards awareness, it taxes delay. I move with the pulse, I listen between beats. Morning creeps without mercy, light exposes layers. Night debts remain, coffee trades warm. Shoes argue with miles, mind sharpens focus. I step into noise, noise steps into me. Comments of pigeons rise as pigeons scatter like thoughts. Paper skids across lanes, a plan escapes pockets. I chase and adjust, grip tighten, stride steadies, breath matches pace. This place shapes language, cuts success, leaves bone and nerve. Every line must stand, every word pays rent. I speak lean truth, no polish, no gloss, only motion and breathe again. The city inhales, crowds compress dreams again, it exhales. Stories scatter wide, I stay present, I stay moving, I stay listening until the last train hums.
Air feels thinner above the noise. Thoughts move slow, weight loosens, breath finds rhythm. I drift through hours without collision. Crowds blur into motion, urgency loses grip. Stillness gains value, news spills chaos in neat rows. Screens glow attention, voices argue for attention. I lower the volume, distance forms inside focus, not escape selection. Choosing what enters, words act like wings. They lift quietly, they carry pressure away. They refuse panic, I move upward in thought, not above reality, above reaction, above fear. The world spins loud, I stay centered. Balance grows through intention, calm sharpens awareness. Each idea floats free, untied from outrage, untied from noise. Clarity follows. confused. I watch patterns repeat. Conflict sells well, fear spreads fast. Peace travels slow, so I slow down. Speed feeds confusion, stillness feeds insight. Insight feeds strength. Light enters through discipline. Not deny attention, cleans perception. Order steadies motion. I choose elevation through language. Sentences stretch space, meaning settles gently. Mind stays open, sound fades into texture. Jazz like breathing, rhythm without command, flow without force. I stay vertical in thought, energy moves upward. Gravity weakens, perspective widens. Pain exists, I acknowledge it. I do not drown in it. Distance offers relief. The sky teaches patience, clouds drift without rush. Storms pass, space remains. I carry empathy lightly, heavy enough to matter, light enough to move. Balance holds, ideas glow brighter in calm. Anger clouds vision, peace sharpens detail. Truth shows edges. I step around despair, not blind, not careless, intentional. Elevation requires care, mind needs tuning. Thoughts need pruning, clarity grows. The noise outside screams urgency, inside stays steady. Reaction pauses, response forms. I treat thought as shelter, a place to rest, a place to build, a place to rise. Gentle focus beats loud force, quiet endurance lasts longer. Soft power sustains, time confirms. I study contradiction, hope beside collapse, beauty beside damage. Choice still exists, so I choose direction. Upward in awareness, forward in intention, grounded in ethics. I move through culture wide awake. Propaganda fails here, fear finds no grip. Attention filters, I hold space for wonder. Curiosity feeds growth, questions open doors, answers follow later. Lightness stays deliberate, not careless, not hollow earned. I refine in a weather storms, lose control, calm spreads, mind clears. Words ripple outward, not violent, not loud, precise. I value clarity over volume, understanding over reaction, depth over speed, meaning over noise. The body follows thought, tension releases, postureless, breath deepens. I drift higher through awareness, problems shrink in scale, perspective grows, solutions appear. This flight avoids fantasy, feet know the ground, mind chooses height, balance remains. I trust process, growth feels gradual, shift stays subtle, results hold. Elevation brings responsibility, care with words, care with intent, care with action. I watch fear dissolve under focus, it feeds on chaos, starves under clarity, weakens fast. The moment stretches, no rush, no pull, presence fills space. I let rhythm guide pace, not demand, not chase. Flow stays natural, light touches thoughts softly, no glare, no burn. Warmth spreads, I refuse despair, not by force, by choice, by discipline. The world stays heavy, I stay light, not detached, aware. I rise through patience, through ethics, through thought, through care. This elevation leaves room for others, no crowding, no dominance, shared air. I move with grace, learn to restrain, maintain through focus, strength, and through time. And I continue drifting above the noise within reality, carried by thought.
Stand in line with a phone in hand, eyes down, shoulders tense. The screen feeds numbers and noise. You scroll past faces, you scroll past truth. You feel pressure in the chest, bills wait, promises wait, the clock does not wait. You learn early how silence works, say less, move fast, stay sharp or fall behind. You watched adults trade time for paper. You watched smiles, faded dinner tables. Nobody explained the costs. You heard speeches about success. None showed the fine print. They praise winners, they erase the rest. You learn how praise sounds hollow. You learn how loss stays loud. You speak to yourself at night. Short sentences, no romance. You ask direct questions. You demand direct answers. You know lies arrive dressed as comfort. You refuse comfort built on lies.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stay heavy. Truth stays close, no escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You grew inside rules written by strangers, rules shaped by profit, rules shaped by fear. You followed paths already crowded. You felt small inside large systems. You felt counted yet unseen. You heard words about unity. You watched division earn applause. You watched anger sell fast. You watched patience starve. You took notes, you stayed alert. You learn language cuts both ways. Praise builds, shame controls. You choose your words with care. You refuse empty talk. You respect silence earned through action. You walk streets shaped by history. Painted walls, broken lights, footsteps, echo stories. Some stories end early, some never reach paper. You carry them forward.
Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You work jobs with borrowed dreams, you sell hours. You buy survival, you measure worth through exhaustion. You feel the toll inside joints and breath. You still show up, you notice how hope gets marketed. Bright colors, loud slogans, empty follow through. You stop buying illusions, you invest in skill, you invest in discipline. You train your mind like muscle, repetition, pressure rests. No shortcuts, no myths. You respect the process, you respect the grind. You see friends drift into habits, numb cycles, late nights, early regret. You offer presence, you offer honesty. You refuse to preach, you know pain speaks different languages. Some shout, some whisper. You listen longer than expected. You answer without judgment, you stay human.
Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes. Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You reject crowns built from ego. You reject fame built from noise. You value respect earned through time. You value consistency, you value care. You write plans with margins for failure. You expect setbacks, you prepare response. You adapt through effort, you move forward without excuses. You understand power hides in routine. Daily choices, daily limits. You choose growth over comfort. You choose clarity over speed. You watch cycles repeat in cities. Rents rise, wages stall, hope migrates. You connect the dots, you stay informed. You refuse to numb awareness. You face days raw, you face nights alert. You know awareness costs energy, you pay the price.
Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You stand before mirrors without flinch. You name flaws, you plan repair. You avoid self-worship, you avoid self-hate. You aim for balance, you learn strength includes restraint. Volume does not equal power, consistency does. Presence does, listening does. You saw how systems reward silence. You choose voice with purpose, you choose timing. You choose substance over reaction. You value lineage, stories passed hand to hand. Lessons earned through loss. You protect memory, you protect culture. You step away from crowds chasing trends. You build slowly, brick by brick. You trust progress measured in years.
Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You face days filled with static, opinions shout, focus fades. You shut doors, you guard attention, you work in silence. You measure success through integrity. You sleep clean, you stand firm. You accept solitude as part of growth. You know nothing arrives free. Every gain trades comfort, every step tests resolve. You move anyway, you do not chase applause. You build legacy through conduct. You treat people with dignity, you demand the same.
Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes. Hold steady, breathe slow. True stays heavy, true stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
The room holds noise from the street. Sirens fold into laughter. Footsteps pass like short stories. Each pair moves with the reason. I sit still, yet the mind runs laps. Bills stacked near old notebooks. Ink stains the corner of the page. Words press forward without polish. Hands shake from too much thinking. The mirror shows a tired face. Eyes learn patterns of loss. Hope stays quiet yet stubborn. Food on the stove burns slow. Time drips through the cracks. Phones light up then fade. Silence returns without apology. I learned early about distance, not miles but choices. People leave through tone changes. Doors close through delay. Promises stretch thin, truth hides behind convenience. Loyalty faces test daily. Many fail without notice. The city teaches through pressure. Rent speaks louder than dreams. Work drains daylight. Sleep comes late. Thoughts replay conversations. Regret edits memory. Pride blocks apologies. Ego writes checks. Life collects. A child laughs across the hall. Pure sound, no agenda. The laugh cuts through noise. Reminds me of first belief. Back when effort felt clean. Back when trust felt normal. Back before comparison ruled. Back before numbers defined worth. I write lines for release. No crowd in mind. No market target. No trend study. This page listens without judgment. Paper absorbs weight. Each sentence stands alone. No hook required. I talk about fear openly. Fear of wasting time. Fear of becoming bitter. Fear of turning cold. Fear of choosing safety over truth. Fear of silence inside rooms full of voices. Friends drift apart slowly. Not from hate, from schedules, from pride, from small resentments left unspoken. Silence does damage, distance pretends peace. I remember shared meals, tasty tables, late nights, arguments over nothing, laughter over everything. Those moments shape values more than lectures, more than rules, more than advice. Money enters the picture, changes posture, changes tone, changes patience. Suddenly time gains price. Suddenly favors feel heavy. Suddenly kindness expects return. I watch talent lose direction. Not from lack, from noise. Too many opinions, too many shortcuts. Too much reward for less work. Process loses respect. I stay stubborn with method, slow progress. Daily repetition, boring discipline. Growth hides inside routine. Skill sharpens through friction. No applause required. Pain teaches without mercy. Loss removes illusions. Failure strips excuses. Reality leaves no buffer. Either adjust or break. Either learn or repeat. I speak to myself at night. No prayers, no grand speeches, simple reminders. Breathe steady, stand firm, finish tasks. Rest when needed. History lives in behavior, not quotes, not posts, not slogans. Actions expose, believe, consistency proves intent. I saw leaders fold under spotlight. I saw quiet workers hold communities. Volume misleads, presence endures, real strength stays low-key. I write about love without fantasy. Love looks like patience. Love looks like listening. Love looks like staying during boring days, during rough weeks, during personal storms. Romance fades fast, respect stays longer. Trust grows slow, breaks quick. Repair demands humility. Few volunteer for repair. I admit mistakes freely, not for pity, for clarity. Owning error sharpens judgment. Excuses delay growth. The past visits often, not as nostalgia, as reminder. Lessons stand firm, patterns repeat when ignored. I avoid preaching life already. Teachers I share scenes, others decide mean. And some nights feel and the ceiling stare back, sleep resist. Thoughts circle morning arise regardless. Responsibility shows no mercy. I learn peace requires effort. Calm takes practice. Boundaries need defense. Self-control earns respect. I carry family voices inside. Warnings, encouragement, hard truths. Their words echo during choices. The system rewards speed, depth, the surface shines. Substance waits, I choose weight over shine. I refuse shortcuts, they demand interest later. Discipline pays up front, freedom follows quietly. I speak for no group, I speak from position. One life, one view, one attempted honesty. I reject fake outrage, anger performs well. Solutions move slow, noise distracts, work remains. I watch trends rise and vanish. Values stay, integrity lasts. Skill compounds, fame expires. I stay loyal to process, even unseen, even ignored, even doubted. This writing serves survival, mental order, emotional hygiene, daily alignment. If someone hears themselves here, good. If not, also fine. I leave room for growth, room for correction, room for change. Life keeps moving, so do I.
I step into the street with weight on my thoughts. Concrete listens closer than people ever did. Windows watch me pass like quiet judges. Every block writes history with no eraser. Neon reflections drip across puddles. Night speaks fluent pressure. Sirens hum like broken lullabies. Sleep avoids the side of town. Coins clatter in pockets with no loyalty. Paper dreams fold easy under stress. Hands stay busy to keep fear distracted. Stillness invites memories I do not invite back. Every scar holds a timestamp. Each lesson arrive expensive. Trust traded for awareness. Hope learns self-defense early. Walls wear names carved with anger. Promises fade faster than pain. I learned early, silence protects more than noise. Words travel true, travel slower. I move careful, eyes forward, mind sharp, heart guarded. The city rewards attention, mistakes receive interest. Power hides inside decisions made alone. No applause, no witnesses. Growth feels lonely before it feels real. Doubt always speaks first. I learned patience from broken elevators. Progress moves slow, still moves. Waiting builds muscle in the spirit. Rushing fees regret. Dreams knock loud during quiet hours. I answer with discipline. Focus cuts through chaos. Routine saves more lives than luck. The mirror stays honest, it never flatters. It asks hard questions before sunrise. I answer without excuses. Hunger sharpens vision, comfort blurs it. I stay slightly uncomfortable, alert enough to notice patterns. Every win or rise wrapped in loss. Every loss hides instruction. I collect both shape the spine. Time drips steady, no refunds. Moments slip through careless hands. I grip mine tight. I speak with purpose, every sentence pays rent. Empty talk wastes oxygen. Silence often earns more respect. Streets teach economics, quick supply meets desperation. Demand fees risk, interest grows overnight. I saw loyalty bend under pressure. Watch morals negotiate survival. Judgment feels easy from distance. Reality closes that distance fast. Pain trains endurance, joy trains memory. I remember both, balance keeps me breathing. History repeats when ignored. I study patterns like scripture. Cycles reveal echoes if attention stays sharp. Every plan includes contingency. Every smile hides calculation. Naivety costs extra, awareness saves time. I move without spotlight. Glow comes later, seeds grow underground. Roots matter more than leaves. My voice stays calm. Storms respond to confidence. Fear smells hesitation, not starving. They stack like bricks, I lay them straight. One crooked habit weakens the structure. I inspect every layer. The future listens to preparation. Excuses sound foreign. Their results speak clear. No translation needed. I refuse shortcuts with hidden prices. Speed cheats, patience compounds. I invest long term. Respect follows consistency, not noise, not promises. Proof arrives daily or not at all. I learn value from empty fridges, strategy from missed chances, resilience from long nights, perspective from loss. The city tests resolve non-stop. I answer with discipline, discipline answers with progress. Progress answers with freedom. Freedom tastes quiet, no sirens, no debt, no borrowed confidence. I build internal wealth first, external follows alignment. Mind leads, body follows. Every fear shrinks under inspection. I stare long, it blinks first. Truth exposes illusion. Legacy lives inside repetition. What I do daily writes tomorrow. Habits speak louder than speeches. Time listens closely. I stay grounded, ego floats away fast. Gravity keeps me honest. The fall teaches faster than praise. Lessons stay sharp. When pain taught them, comfort those edges. I sharpen daily, focus never rests. I walk forward without applause. The path opens with persistence. Doors respect preparation. Keys form through effort. I speak to the night. It answers with echoes. I move anyway. Movement breaks silence. The world reflects belief, doubt feeds obstacles, conviction feeds options, choice decide direction. I claim space with intention, no permission, requested presence asserts itself. Confidence stays quiet, every chapter ends alone, no crowd crosses the finish line. Ownership feels heavy, strength grows underneath. The city never sleeps, neither does ambition. Rest stays strategic, energy stays protected. I leave breadcrumbs for myself, reminders of purpose. Purpose anchors motion, motion fuels growth. Tomorrow listens closely, I speak through action. Words fade, results remain. I stand firm, ground steady, eyes clear, path chosen. The world responds not to wishes, to work, to will. And I move forward, still learning, still building, still standing.
The room holds noise from the street. Sirens fold into laughter. Footsteps pass like short stories. Each pair moves with a reason. I sit still yet the mind runs laps. Bills stacked near old notebooks. Ink stains the corner of the page. Words press forward without polish. Hands shake from too much thinking. The mirror shows a tired face. Eyes learn, patterns are lost. Hope stays quiet yet stubborn. Food on the stove burns slow. Time drips through the cracks. Phones light up then fade. Silence returns without apology. I learned early about distance. Not miles, but choices. People leave through tone. Changes, doors close through delay. Promises stretch thin. Truth hides behind convenience. Loyalty faces test daily. Many fail without notice. The city teaches through pressure. Rent speaks louder than dreams. Work drains daylight. Sleep comes late. Thoughts replay. Conversations regret edits memory. Pride blocks apologies. Ego writes checks life collects. A child laughs across the hall. Pure sound, no agenda. That laugh cuts through noise. Reminds me of first belief. Back when effort felt clean. Back when trust felt normal. Back before comparison ruled. Back before numbers define worth. I write lines for release. No crowd in mind. No market target. No trend study. This page listens without judgment. Paper absorbs weight. Each sentence stands alone. No hook required. I talk about fear openly. Fear of wasting time, fear of becoming bitter, fear of turning cold, fear of choosing safety over truth, fear of silence inside rooms full of voices. Friends drift apart slowly, not from hate, from schedules, from pride, from small resentments left unspoken. Silence does damage, distance pretends peace. I remember shared meals, tasty tables, late nights, arguments over nothing, laughter over everything. Those moments shape values. More than lectures, more than rules, more than advice. Money enters the picture, changes posture, changes tone, changes patience. Suddenly time gains price. Suddenly favors feel heavy. Suddenly kindness expects return. I watch talent lose direction, not from lack, from noise. Too many opinions, too many shortcuts, too much reward for less work. Process loses respect. I stay stubborn with method, slow progress, daily repetition, boring discipline. Growth hides inside routine, skill sharpens through friction. No applause required. Pain teaches without mercy, loss removes illusions, failure strips excuses, reality leaves no buffer, either adjust or break, either learn or repeat. I speak to myself at night, no prayers, no grand speeches. Simple reminders, breathe steady, stand firm, finish tasks, rest when needed. History lives in behavior, not quotes, not posts, not slogans. Actions expose belief, consistency proves intent. I saw leaders fold under spotlight. I saw quiet workers hold communities. Volume misleads, presence endures, real strength stay low-key. I write about love without fantasy. Love looks like patience, love looks like listening, love looks like staying. During boring days, during rough weeks, during personal storms, romance fades fast, respect stays longer. Trust grows slow, breaks quick. Repair demands humility, few volunteer for repair. I admit mistakes freely, not for pity, for clarity. Owning error sharpens judgment, excuses delay growth. The past visits often, not as nostalgia as reminder. Lessons stand firm, patterns repeat when ignored. I avoid preaching, life already teaches. I share scenes, others decide meanings. Some nights feel endless, ceilings stare back. Sleep resists, thoughts circle, morning arise regardless. Responsibility shows no mercy. I learned peace requires effort, calm takes practice. Boundaries need defense, self-control earns respect. I carry family voices inside, warnings, encouragement, hard truths. Their words echo during choices. The system awards speed, depth suffers, surface shines. Substance waits, I choose weight over shine. I refuse shortcuts, they demand interest later. Discipline pays up front, freedom follows quietly. I speak for no group, I speak from position. One life, one view, one attempt at honesty. I reject fake outrage, anger performs well. Solutions move slow, noise distracts, work remains. I watch trends rise and vanish, values stay, integrity lasts. Skill compounds, fame expires. I stay loyal to process, even unseen, even ignored, even doubted. This writing serves survival, mental order, emotional hygiene, daily alignment. If someone hears themselves here, good. If not, also fine. I leave room for growth, room for correction, room for change. Life keeps moving, so do I. I leave room for growth, room for correction, room for change. Life keeps moving, so do I. I feel like the right man is
Air feels thinner above the noise. Thoughts move slow, weight loosens, breath finds rhythm. I drift through hour without collision. Crowds blur into motion, urgency loses grip. Stillness gains value. News spills chaos in neat rows. Screens glow with tension. Voices argue for attention. I lower the volume. Distance forms inside focus, not escape selection. Choosing what enters. Words act like wings. They live quietly. They carry pressure away. They refuse panic. I move upward in thought, not above reality. Above reaction, above fear. The world spins loud, I stay centered. Balance grows through intention, calm sharpens awareness. Each idea floats free, untied from outrage, untied from noise. Clarity follows. I watch patterns repeat, conflict sells well. Fear spreads fast, peace travels slow. So I slow down, speed feeds confusion. Stillness feeds insight, insight feeds strength. Light enters through discipline, not denial. Attention cleans perception, order steadies motion. I choose elevation through language, sentences stretch space. Meaning settles gently, mind stays open. Sound fades into texture, jazz like breathing. Rhythm without command, flow without force. I stay vertical in thought, energy moves upward. Gravity weakens, perspective widens. Pain exists, I acknowledge it, I do not drown in it. Distance offers relief, the sky teaches patience. Clouds drift without rush, storms pass, space remains. I carry empathy lightly, heavy enough to matter, light enough to move, balance holds. Ideas glow brighter in calm anger. Clouds vision, peace sharpens detail, truth shows edges. I step around despair, not blind, not careless, intentional. Elevation requires care, mind age tuning. Thoughts need pruning, clarity grows. The noise outside screams urgency, inside stays steady. Reaction pauses, response forms. I treat thought as shelter, a place to rest, a place to build, a place to rise. Gentle focus beats loud force, quiet endurance lasts longer. Soft power sustains, time confirms. I study contradiction, hope beside collapse, beauty beside damage. Choice still exists, so I choose direction. Upward in awareness, forward in intention, grounded in ethics. I move through culture, wide awake. Propaganda fails here, fear finds no grip. Attention filters, I hold space for wonder. Curiosity feeds growth, questions open doors, answers follow later. Lightness stays deliberate, not careless, not hollow earned. I refine in a weather, storms lose control. Calm spreads, mind clears, words ripple outward, not violent, not loud, precise. I value clarity over volume, understanding over reaction, depth over speed, meaning over noise. The body follows thought, tension releases, posture lifts, breath deepens. I drift higher through awareness, problems shrink in scale, perspective grows, solutions appear. This flight avoids fantasy, feet know the ground, mind chooses height, balance remains. I trust process, growth feels gradual, shift stays subtle, results hold. Elevation brings responsibility, care with words, care with intent, care with action. I watch fear dissolve under focus, it feeds on chaos, starves under clarity, weakens fast. The moment stretches, no rush, no pull, presence fills space. I let rhythm guide pace, not demand, not chase. Flow stays natural, light touches thoughts softly, no glare, no burn, warm spreads. I refuse despair, not by force, by choice, by discipline. The world stays heavy, I stay light, not attached, aware. I rise through patience, through ethics, through thought, through care. This elevation leaves room for others, no crowding, no dominance, shared air. I move with grace, learn through restraint, maintain through focus, strengthen through time. And I continue drifting above the noise, within reality, carried by thought.
Yeah, you stand in line with a phone in hand, eyes down, shoulders tense. The screen feeds numbers and noise. You scroll past faces, you scroll past truth. You feel pressure in the chest, bills wait, promises wait. The clock does not wait. You learn early how silence works. Say less, move fast, stay sharp or fall behind. You watched adults trade time for paper. You watched smiles fade at dinner tables. Nobody explained the cost. You heard speeches about success. None showed the fine print. They praise winners, they erase the rest. You learn how praise sounds hollow. You learn how loss stays loud. You speak to yourself at night. Short sentences, no romance. You ask direct questions, you demand direct answers. You know lies arrive dressed as comfort. You refuse comfort built on lies.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You grew inside rules written by strangers, rules shaped by profit, rules shaped by fear. You followed paths already crowded. You felt small inside large systems. You felt counted yet unseen. You heard words about unity. You watched division earn applause. You watched anger sell fast. You watched patience starve. You took notes. You stayed alert. You learned language cuts both ways. Praise builds, shame controls. You choose your words with care. You refuse empty talk. You respect silence earned through action. You walk streets shaped by history. Painted walls, broken lights, footsteps, echo stories. Some stories end early, some never reach paper. You carry them forward. Yeah.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes. Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You work jobs with borrowed dreams. You sell hours, you buy survival. You measure worth through exhaustion. You feel the toll inside joints and breath. You still show up. You notice how hope gets marketed. Bright colors, loud slogans, empty follow through. You stop buying illusions. You invest in skill, you invest in discipline. You train your mind like muscle, repetition, pressure, rest. No shortcuts, no myths. You respect the process, you respect the grind. You see friends drift into habits, numb cycles, late nights, early regret. You offer presence, you offer honesty. You refuse to preach. You know pain speaks different languages. Some shout, some whisper. You listen longer than expected. You answer without judgment. You stay human. Yeah.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes. Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
You reject crowns built from ego. You reject fame built from noise. You value respect earned through time. You value consistency. You value care. You write plans with margins for failure. You expect setbacks. You prepare response. You adapt through effort. You move forward without excuses. You understand power hides in routine. Daily choices, daily limits. You choose growth over comfort. You choose clarity over speed. You watch cycles repeat in cities. Rents rise, wages stall, hope migrates. You connect the dots. You stay informed. You refuse to numb awareness. You face days raw. You face nights alert. You know awareness costs energy. You pay the price.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the way behind your eyes.
You stand before mirrors without flinch. You name flaws, you plan repair. You avoid self-worship, you avoid self-hate. You aim for balance. You learn strength includes restraint. Volume does not equal power. Consistency does, presence does, listening does. You saw how systems reward silence. You choose voice with purpose. You choose timing. You choose substance over reaction. You value lineage, stories passed hand in hand. Lessons earned through loss. You protect memory, you protect culture. You step away from crowds chasing trends. You build slowly, brick by brick. You trust progress measured in years. Yeah.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes. Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the weight behind your eyes.
Face days filled with static, opinions shout. Focus phase, you shut doors, you guard attention. You work in silence, you measure success through integrity. You sleep clean, you stand firm. You accept solitude as part of growth. You know nothing arrives free, every gain trades comfort. Every step tests resolve. You move anywhere, you do not chase applause. You build legacy through conduct. You treat people with dignity, you demand the same.
Hold steady, breathe slow. Truth stays heavy, truth stays close. No escape, no disguise. You face the way behind your eyes.
Breath roll
flows through blocks of stone and wire. Neon hum sticks to the skin. Footsteps drum stories into cracked ground. Windows blink like tired eyes. Sirens stretch notes across sleep. Voices trade truth for speed. Every corner keeps a ledger. Every face holds weather. Hands grip rails on late rides. Metal shakes thoughts loose. Posters peel dreams into layers. Dust learns names before people do. Light spills thin through alleys. Shadows gather interest. Time moves sideways here. Minutes lean into hours. I carry pockets full of echoes. Coins clink like warnings. Laughter cuts sharp then fades. Promises ride the wind and drop. Smoke curls in the maps. Stars drown behind glass. Hope shows teeth and bites. Fear learns how to walk straight. Concrete listens without mercy. It remembers pressure. Names etched in chalk. Rain edits the list. Breath slows at crosswalks. Eyes count exits. Prayers fold into fist. Face sweats under coats. The city sings in cycles. Inhale noise and hunger. Exhale loss in motion. Poles rides rails underground. Blood beats through avenues. Dreams queue at doors. Some enter with suits. Others wait in age. I write with the rhythm of breaks. Ink stains like oil. Pages smell of transit. Words scrape truth raw. I trade comfort for clarity. Sleep bargains and loses. Thoughts stacked like crates. Balance sways and holds. News flashes. Fear and loops. Faces blur into numbers. Grief sells quick. Justice walks late. Hands shake. Deals in shadows. Smiles learn angles. Truth wears borrowed clothes. Silence pays rent. Children draw futures on fog. Elders trace scars on cups. Songs drift from rooms. Bass thumps walls. Awake. History knocks with wet shoes. Memory leaves tracks. Language bends and lifts. Meaning stays heavy. I breathe with the crowd. Chest rises with trains. Lungs taste rust and brain. Heartbeat sinks to lights. Steps find cracks by habit. I scan without rest. This place teaches posture. Back straight, jaw set. Night pours ink over roofs. Windows float like boats. Loneliness wears perfume. Crowds move as one. Desire whispers prices. Morals check their bags. Every deal leaves residue. Every win asks interest. I keep notes in margins. Small truths survive there. Lies avoid corners. They need space. Hands learn weight of words. Tongues count risks. Promises thin. Under heat trust bruises easy. Skyscrapes thoughts thin. Towers flex shadows. Money hums low. Dreams answer higher. Sweat salts collars. Time clocks punch souls. Routine drills holes. Spirit leaks then sings. Voices argue with fate. Fate ignores volume. Steps repeat paths. Past learn names. Maps lie with confidence. Instinct corrects them. Luck favors motion. Stillness pays less. I hear the city breathe slow. Between sirens and sighs. That pause holds truth. The noise floods back. Hope lifts like steam. Doubt rains harder. Both soak the same coat. Both stain the same cups. Walls collect. Posters enrage. Paint drips like ours. Corner sell courage cheap. Fear buys both eyes. Trade glances. Story spark then die. Meaning hides in rhythm. Beat carries it forward. I move with intent and doubt. Each block test resolve. Every face mirrors thoughts. Strangers feel close. Distance hides in habits. Closeness costs time. I pay with nights I earn with scars. The ground vibrates with history. Steps stack across years. Every footfall adds weight. Still it holds. Steel learns patience. Glass learns glare. Brick learns weather. People learn hustle. Words pile like snow. Silence plows lanes. I choose lines with care. Sharp edges cut clean. Soft edges fade fast. Truth likes friction. Comfort slides off. Memory sticks around. Breath fogs mirrors. I nod to myself. Reflection nods back. We agree on survival. Joy visits and flashes. Pain signs leases. Both teach posture. Both leave marks. I send thoughts upward. They bounce off signs. Return altered. Street level edits everything. Dreams shorten names. Names lengthen stories. Stories bend time. Time bends people. The city keeps breathing. Not kind, not cruel. Persistent, demanding. It feeds on motion. It rewards awareness. It taxes delay. I move with the pulse. I listen between beats. Morning creeps without mercy. Light exposes layers. Night debts remain. Coffee trades warmth. Shoes argue with miles. Mind sharpens focus. I step into noise. Noise steps into me. Clawless of engines rises. Pigeons scatter like thoughts. Paper skids across lanes. A plan escapes pockets. I chase and adjust. Grip tighten. Stride steadies. Breath matches pace. This place shapes language. Cuts excess. Leaves bone and nerve. Every line must stand. Every word pays rent. I speak lean truth. No polish, no gloss. Only motion and breath. Again the city inhales. Crowds compress dreams. Again it exhales. Stories scatter wide. I stay present. I stay moving. I stay listening until the last train hums. Yeah, until the last train hums and hums and hums and hums. Until the last train hums and hums and hums and hums.
I remember afternoons pressed inside small rooms, curtains half closed, dust floating slow, voices leaking through thin walls. Time moved different back then. Hours felt wide, moments stretched, details stayed sharp. Old photographs slept inside drawers, corners bent, colors fading, still holding weight. Every face carried a lesson, some stayed, some drifted, all left marks. Laughter echoed louder in memory, even after sound disappeared. Silence learned those shapes, silence kept them safe. The floor remembered footsteps, patterns worn in the wood, past repeated without thought. Routine shaped direction, I learned early how absence speaks. Chairs stayed empty, plates stayed full, questions stayed unanswered. Strength arrived through repetition, not speeches, not promises. Daily presence mattered, hands taught more than mouths. Guidance lived in motion, work explained values, consistency earned trust. Stories traveled between generations, soft voices, late hours, lessons wrapped in humor. Arguments passed quick, forgiveness lasted longer. Love showed through effort, not decoration. The neighborhood aged with us, corners shifted, stores closed, memories stayed anchored. Friends formed through shared trouble, shared hunger, shared laughter, shared defense. Loss arrived sudden, no warning, no explanation, only space left behind. Grief moved quiet, settled deep, never loud, always present. Names stay spoken after departure, voices carried them forward. Memory resisted erasure, love refused distance. Music filled gaps, sound held emotion, melody carried weight. Rhythm stitched moments together, certain songs froze time, notes open doors, past return vivid, feelings rushed honest. I think about conversations unfinished, jokes cut short, plans delayed, intentions left hanging. Regret taught precision, care sharpened language, silence grew respectful. Listening gained value, family meant structure, not perfection. Balance through effort, repair through patience. Mistakes happen often, lessons follow close. Growth stayed gradual, change required time. I watched elders move slower, bodies tired, minds sharp, wisdom stayed alert. Advice came sideways, wrapped inside stories, humor softened truth, meaning arrived later. I saw pride clash with survival, choices narrowed, options closed, responsibility expanded. Dreams adjusted shape, still stayed alive, reality demanded edits, hope adapted, photographs felt heavier over years. Smiles stayed frozen, eyes spoke volumes, context deepened. Every reunion felt fragile, time thin numbers, distance tested bonds, connection required intention. I learned appreciation late, value hides inside routine. Ordinary moments matter, memory proves it. The past never asked permission, it returned uninvited. Triggered by smell, triggered by sound. Certain streets pulled emotion forward, sidewalk cracks stayed familiar. Light hit corners same way, years collapsed instantly. I felt gratitude mixed with sorrow, both shared space, neither canceled the other. Balance felt honest, legacy lived in behavior, not statues, not titles. Daily choices told the story, kindness outlived strength. Patience outlasted pride, humility aged well. Ego faded quick, I carry pieces forward. Mannerisms, phrases, habits formed unconsciously. Every reflection includes others' faces later, voices overlapping, identity built collective. The present feels crowded, past stands close, future waits patient, all watching quietly. I move careful through memory, respecting weight, protecting meaning, preserving detail. Time softened edges, never erased them. Pain dulled slightly, love stays sharp. I speak these thoughts internally, no audience required. Remembrance feels private, sharing feels sacred. Some moments deserve silence, words fail accuracy. Emotion resists language, feeling stays truer. I honor what shaped me, good, bad, confusing, necessary. History lives active, guiding behavior, influencing decisions, shaping direction. I trust memory as compass, not map. Direction matters more, exact route shift. People live on through action, through habit, through principle. Prisons continues, I move forward, carrying echoes, footsteps behind mine, voices near my ear, guiding steady. Nothing truly disappears, it transforms, it settles, it teaches, and remembrance stays alive. Through reflection, through behavior, through respect, through behavior, through respect.